Okay, let's look at this example 1. Given PQR, is this a parallelogram? Then S should be somewhere here. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2 is the point given PQ is a horizontal line. So this is the opposite side of PQ. So this one should be horizontal line. Okay, in other words, R is 9, 4. Okay, if this is a horizontal line, the point, the y coordinate of S should be also 4. Okay, now next is what is the length of PQ? The length of PQ is 4 plus 1 is 5. And we also know from the property of parallelogram, this must be equal to this in terms of length. So there must be 5 units. That means 9, this length is 5 units. Okay, this length is 5, so this is also 5. So 9 minus 5, this should give you a coordinate of 4. Okay, so the answer here is 4, 4. Now, let's find the midpoint of PR. PR, the coordinate of the midpoint is equal to, this is P is minus 4, 0. So the midpoint using the formula x1 plus x2 over 2 and y1 plus y2 over 2. Okay, there is the coordinate. Now let's remove this bracket. So the answer is outwards. This is minus 4 plus 9 over 2. Then is 0 plus 4 over 2. So this will give you minus 4, 9 is 5 over 2. To give you answer 2.5. This 0 plus 4 divided by 2 is 2. Okay, so this is a coordinate. This is a coordinate for the midpoint of PR. Find the equation of RS. RS is a horizontal line. It is 4. This 4 will pass through the point 4. The coordinate will pass through y equal to 4. Okay, this line will pass through the point y equal to 4 on the y axis. Therefore, the line ys, as I said earlier, will pass through y equal to 4. Then the line, equation line is called y equal to 4. Now, the equation of line QR is this and this. Q is given as 1, 0. Okay, to find the equation of QR, two things, y equal to mx plus c. In this case, if you draw the line, it doesn't pass through minus 1. So it could be somewhere above the minus 1. So you cannot do a guesswork. So if this is the case, what you have to do is you have to find the m first. Find the m of this QR, and then from there pick any of the point, either Q or R, substitute in order to find C. Okay, first you have to find the m. M is defined. Let's take the gradient between Q and R. Okay, so you want to take the y. Wait, let's change the color. Change the color. So this 9 here. Okay, now, so to get the gradient of this line, you either take the dy dx. Okay, that means this distance here, vertical distance with this dy is equal to 4. Dx from here to here, this is 9 but minus 1 here, so it gives you 8. Okay, so the m will be equal to dy dx 4/8, which gives you half. Bear in mind this line is slanting toward the right, so it is a positive gradient. Okay, another way of finding the gradient is taking the y minus the y2 over the x1 minus the x2. Okay, you can consider r as 0.1 and then q as 0.2. Okay, now therefore 0.1 y is 4 or x is 9. That's for 0.1, which is r. Then minus 0.2 y2 is actually 0, and then x2 is 1, so 4 over 8 also give you half. Okay, you can either do it this way or this way. Now if you do it this way, be careful, you have to look at the slanting direction. If you're slanting toward the left, then you have to put a negative at the very beginning here. Okay, at the beginning here put negative. But if you're using this method, doesn't matter. The coordinate itself you use will be able to if the gradient is negative, it will show up. Okay, so you do not really have to put a positive or negative if you use this method of finding the gradient. Okay, but if you use this way of finding a gradient, you observe the direction. If it's slanting toward the left, then at the very beginning you must put a negative value. Okay, so you have an equation now, y equal to half x plus c. Now what you have to do is you can pick any one point. Okay, let's pick q because you have a 0 here, so it make it easier to. So next is substitute point 2. Okay, so y is 0, half x is equal to 1 plus c, so therefore from here c become minus half. Okay, c become minus half, therefore this equation become y equal to half x minus half. That's it. That's the equation of QR. Okay, to find the area of the parallelogram is very simple. The base of the parallelogram, okay, let's look at E here. The area is equal to half time, area of a parallelogram is equal to the base, which is this PQ, which is equal to the length of 5 times the height. The height basically is the vertical height, which is actually equal to 4 times 4. They give you a total value of 20 square unit. Okay, that's it.